Okay, if you watched my last video, you know that I said I was going to do an announcement. So you've been waiting a week, so the wait is over. Fixing to tell you the announcement and see what you think about it, but let's get started. Welcome to Bad Habit Garage. Okay, so the announcement is I'm going to try to start doing videos of what I'm doing on my projects through the week. If you watch my channel before, you know I try to do little how-tos, how to do this, how to do that. I'm still going to do how-tos. I'm working on one right now. It's going to take me a little bit to get all the pieces together to do another how-to video, but I just want to try doing videos of what I'm doing throughout the week, and because sometimes I'll do stuff that's not one project related, because like today I'm going to be working on finally, hopefully today, by the end of the day, that would be patched up and I can get Pearl back in here and start working on Pearl. So like I said, I'm still going to be doing a little bit of how-tos, but this is just something I want to try to do so you can follow along what I'm doing in the garage throughout the week. Okay, let's get started on what I'm going to be using to make all this happen, and let me see what y'all think about it. Okay, now we're going to get started with this here, what I'm using. I'm not sponsored by GoPro, I'm not sponsored by YouTube or anybody, but if they want to send me items to test, that'll be fine. But before all my videos, I was using GoPro 360 Max camera and my old cell phone and the GoPro Quick app. So I was doing everything with the GoPro, one camera, one phone, and that was it. Editing and everything right there. So now I'm going to be using the GoPro 360, GoPro Hero Session 5, and what I'm recording on now is the GoPro 7 Silver, and I'm going to be using a tablet to edit. So what I'm going to be doing, download everything through the GoPro Quick app, so I subscribed to it and got cloud storage, and put everything on my tablet. And I'm back in September. YouTube has released a new app. Right now it's only in Android, and it's under the beta test, and eventually they said they're going to upgrade it to Apple iPhones or whatever that is. I don't use Android stuff, but right now it's just in beta test. So I'm going to be using the GoPro Quick app just to get the videos from the camera to my tablet, and all the editing is going to be done in the YouTube Create app. There's not a lot of videos on how to use the app, because like I said, it just came out in September, so I'm just trying to figure it out as I go. And so far today, the first little bit of video been pretty simple, and I just want to see what it do and try to up my game on the video editing and make it easier for me so I can bring more content. Now that everything is took care of on that part of it, now let's get started working today. Get my heater hose out the way. Because I still don't know what I'm going to do about the heater. That's why I don't want to unhook the hoses and all that, because I'm still debating on what to do with it. But now, let's grab the metal and a couple of bolts and see if any of the holes line up. Pretty sure it's 1/4 20. I cut that one too. All cut vacuum hose. Yeah. Tuck that down there out the way right now. Now, let's see what happens. It's hard to figure out. I mean, it's hard to. I can't even get the bolt out. There you go. Oh, got one started. Get one on the other side. Help hold it. Huh. Where's the hole? All right. That'll be fine. Got plenty more to deal with, but okay. I'm gonna get the rest of the bolts in there and come back and show you how it fits. Okay, I ran into a problem. That's the thing about doing everything on video. You see the uh-ohs. Some of the holes, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bolts in there, and the rest of them, some of them don't line up. So what I'm gonna do is just go the next size up and give me a little bit of wiggle room, and yeah, drill the holes next size up, give me some wiggle room, and yeah, maybe something will line up then. Alright, let me pull it back off and drill it back out. Now, going one size bigger on the holes, everything lined up, got all the bolts in there. But right now it's just a plain flat piece of metal. So I think I'm gonna pull it off. I'm gonna pull it off and roll a bead around it to give it some kind of shape than just flat metal, so it'll look like it's supposed to be there. Alright, since everything lines up, let's pull it back off and see what happens. Alright, I'm going to do some bead rolling. I like to put a piece of tape as my line to follow. As you get older, you'll figure out why it makes it easier to see. Yeah, that'll be easier to see than a black Sharpie mark. Alright, let me get this taped up. Then in the corner, round it off. After I get all the tape on there, just let's see. Just y'all can mark this rounds in the corner. Now, when I put it in the bead roller, I can use the outside of the roller because I want it in a little bit more so to get away from the bolt holes. And I'll just follow the line with the outside of the bead roller. And I have a nice little bead. I mark the top because I want to start and stop at the bottom because the breathers are covered up. If I get down through here and I don't land it exactly in the right spot, it'll be covered up by the breathers. So there you go. Now I just got to roll the beads. Now let's roll the bead in there. And I didn't make it a set down job. But see about the tape, it makes it easy to follow. Get the light situated right. Where I can see. And this is 16 gauge metal, so it's pretty thick. Slow it down a little bit, go around this curve. A little too slow. Back on the tape mark. Speed it up just a little bit more. That was a tight turn. Like run out of room. All right, we're yeah, got more room. Coming up on this turn. Made it. Hopefully it ain't stretching it or shrinking it enough to cause a problem with the bolt holes, but if it does, I'll just take them the next size bigger. Oh, back out of the room. Back to where I'm started. Let it find itself in the groove. Okay. I gave it some more shape. Plus, well, 16 gauge metal is already strong, but that'll give it some look instead of just being flat. Okay, now let's see what I'm gonna do next. Now, let's just hit it with the sander so the primer will stick, and I believe it's going to fit. I believe the hole's going to be good. So let's just hit it with the sander, prime it, and put it on. Finally. The primer done dried, so I'm going to go ahead and install it. And I ain't going to bore you with putting, I think it's 12 volts in. So I'll come back whenever I get it installed and show you what it looks like. Alright, I got these things here left over from other projects, so I'll just put a couple, well, one here for the 3/8, just to keep it off the throttle linkage, and put the heater hose and one up here just to hold it up until, like I said, until I figure out what I'm going to do about heat. So let me pull 2 bolts out and put this in. Finally, after all this time, I finally got it patched off. Reason why I've done the heater hose like that, just so they won't fall in the throttle linkage area. Got that tied in, but that should keep the cold air from coming in going down the road. Alright, now I'll get to pull it out and pull pearl in. Okay, that's all the work I'm going to do for today. Do have pearl back in here. Get back started probably Wednesday. I'm going to put the bumper bracket on. I still got to put my chrome on and maybe clean it up a little bit because it was sitting outside. But put my tag light stuff on. Get all that stuff done. And then do some videos on that. I did find out that YouTube Create, I've videoed all day long, different stuff. Ended up to be like a 16-minute video, and you can't upload it with YouTube Create. So instead of starting on this right now and try to figure out how to get the videos going, but then Wednesday, start on pearl. Okay, we'll see you Wednesday. Okay, it's Wednesday, and you know, before I was going to use the tablet and YouTube Create and all that to do it, but it wouldn't work out, so I had to get me a laptop, and I'm using, it's by Microsoft, Clipchamp. So I've done a test this morning to see about the video, and it uploaded it as a private video to YouTube, so this is working now. So now I can get started on pearl. Alright, we're going to install the bumper bracket. I ain't cleaned it up or anything yet because I'm going to put it on to see where I got to put my pan at, but let's see, it's been a while since it was on here. I'm trying to remember how to do it, how it went. Let's see. We'll use a tailpipe that's sticking out. There's a helping hand. Yeah, I'll hold that. Now, I'm gonna get some washers and everything to put on the bolts after I get everything ready and put it on display. Oh, it's slipping. Foot. Alright, let's see about getting one bolt in. Come on, don't flip up. Where are you at? Oh, there it is, right there. Alright, got that bolt in. Huh. Let's get the fleece thing over. Oh, it's a little warped up. Oh. so far, no scratches. Turn around, let's see if I can get 2 bolts on that side. Oh, a good little helper. Ooh. Maybe I should put some nuts on there just in case. I don't want. Yeah, it can't come out. Let's see. How do you get to there? Like I said, it's been a while since it was on there. Maybe one nut will hold it for right now. All right. Well, all right, so it's there now. Just got to figure out how to fit the nuts in there, but let me get it all tightened up and come back. Okay. I believe it went up under there, and I know I'm gonna cut some off this lip here, because I ain't gonna have it going up under there anymore. I'm gonna have it just stop right there at the edge, because it's got these bumper brackets to go through the bumper bolts. They all bent up, and we gotta straighten them out. But if I hook it through the bumper bolts and make me some little tabs here and over there to tie the front down where it won't be flopping, I won't have to attach it all up over here. So let's see what I'm gonna do. I believe, well, you can see where it was at. It's pretty rusty too, so that's why I'm wanting to cut the rust off of it. I believe run a piece of tape as a line if it'll stick to this rust and give me a line to cut with. Let me think on that and see what I could come up with. All right, I believe I got it figured out what I'm gonna do. As much as I hate to, because I had to go through the little hole in the chassis to get the bolts in there. I think I'm gonna pull these back 2 bolts out, let it roll down a little bit, put that pan in there, roll it back up. That way I can run a Sharpie right down through there and mark it, and then cut it, because I only want to cut it one time. Let's try that. All right, just gotta go. That ain't working. Let's try to fish it back out. Okay, that didn't work out too good. is that's not working out too good. Let me think a little bit, figure this out. I believe I'm just cut it. Yep, I believe I just cut it and hope for the best. Because I don't want to scratch. I've got a scratch there, don't want to scratch it all up, so if I have cut it twice, I will. Alright, now let's see how that fits. Some scratches. Alright, well, that's fitting pretty good. I'll go ahead and mark it because I need to trim some more out there. Because I don't want it to, really don't want it to be like it was before. That's why it was all rusty. Sealed up there, trash got in between there, and it rusted all that stuff out. So I'm gonna trim it, give some gap, and plus it's pretty rusty, so cut the rust off of it. Alright, so I gotta cut all that back out. I cut all that off. And I gotta get some washers. And whenever I need to climb up under there and mark where the bumper bracket's gonna be so I could clean that off on the underside. Whenever I take it back off, I can go ahead and sand it all down and make my brackets for the underside to hold the front up. And let's see, then sand it and put some filler in to fill some of these pits in and put it back on. But that's gonna do it for today. I'll be back out here Friday because I gotta work tomorrow and we'll do some more. But let me get this here back off and be ready to start Friday. Alright, it's Friday. I'm getting a late start because I had to go in and work and make some deliveries today, but much as I hate to, I'm going to pull this back off because I'm going to tape and drill a hole right here to put a piece of this flat bar up in there, and then I'm going to bend it where to catch that pan and bring it up level, almost level with the back of the car here. So I believe that'd be the easiest. Just drill the hole, bend that, then I can make it come over this way and have a bigger spot to attach it there, and then I figure out the middle. But much as I hate to, I'm gonna pull the bracket back off. I did get some washers and everything to put back in here, but this time when I have it off, I'm gonna go ahead and sand it down and do the rust treatment on it, and then put it back on and leave these bolts loose so I can get the pan back in there. But let me get that off. Let me try that. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. I'm going to go in and get something to eat, but I didn't get much done today. Like I said, I worked this morning, but I did get it off without scratching anything up, so that's good. But yeah, we'll start back on it again. Well, that's going to do it for this week. I know I didn't get much done as I wanted to because I was trying out to new video editing software and the laptop and the tablet and all that. But yeah, I didn't get as far as I wanted to, but Monday's a new week. So start off Monday and see how much we can get done. But thanks for watching, and click the like and the subscribe button and click on that notification so you know when new videos come out, and thank you for watching.